Before we take you into the storm that has left fans crying, cheering, and gasping for air, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and turn on notifications, because what you are about to hear is not a scripted drama. It's real. It's raw. And it's the kind of story that only comes once in a generation. This is Dylan Wang. This is Shen Yue. And this is the moment everything changed. The unexpected summoning. It began with a cryptic message posted just before noon on Dylan Wang's official Weibo account. No photo. No hashtag. Just a short, haunting sentence. 3 p.m. One press conference. One truth. Within minutes, fans were in a frenzy. Had he landed a global Hollywood contract? Was it about his rumored role in the next Meteor Garden reboot? Or perhaps a brand collaboration? But as the clock ticked closer to 3, another post dropped, this time from Shen Yue'S mother's account. We stand with our daughter. Today we speak as a family. Silence fell across the fanbase. Confusion, anticipation, dread, speculations exploded. And then the live stream notification hit. Live. Dylan Wang's emergency press conference. Joined by Shen Yue'S family. No one could have imagined what came next. The entrance that shook the world. At exactly 3 p.m. Beijing time, the doors to the lavish media hall inside the Rosewood Hotel opened. And in walked Dylan Wang, dressed not in his usual runway black or casual denim, but in a formal steel gray suit. His eyes red-rimmed. His jaw set with a mixture of fear and determination. Behind him, a scene that looked straight out of a drama finale. Shen Yue'S parents followed him, hand in hand. Her father stone-faced. Her mother visibly emotional. But Shen Yue herself was not there. The media erupted. Hundreds of flashbulbs lit up. Reporters yelled out questions. Fans in the live stream chat typed at lightning speed. But Dylan stepped up to the microphone. And with a deep, trembling breath he began. I owe you the truth. He didn't speak like a celebrity. He spoke like a man who had carried a secret too long. I owe you the truth, he said, voice cracking. Not just to you, to the fans, but to Shen Yue and her family. And especially to someone who hasn't arrived yet. A gasp went through the room. The chat exploded. Who hasn't arrived? Is he talking about a baby? What is happening? He paused, looked down, then turned to Shen Yue'S parents. Her mother gave a small nod. Months ago, Shen Yue and I faced something we were completely unprepared for, Dylan continued. But I wasn't brave enough to stand beside her the way I should have. I disappeared. I ran. Journalists dropped their pens. Camera crews zoomed in. Heart stopped. Today, he said slowly, I am no longer running. The letter that broke the internet. What followed next silenced even the harshest critics. Dylan Wang pulled a sealed cream-colored envelope from his inner pocket. He held it up, trembling slightly. This is a letter Shen Yue wrote to me 2 months ago. I never answered it. But I read it every night. And today, with her parents' blessing, I want to read it aloud. And then, with the world watching, Dylan began reading. Dear Dylan, I don't know if you'll ever read this. I don't know if the man I fell in love with is still there behind the walls you've built. But I want you to know, I never needed you to be perfect. I just needed you to be present. There's someone growing inside me who will one day ask about their father. And I hope when that day comes, I'll be able to tell them that you showed up. Love doesn't demand answers. It asks for presence. If you ever find the courage, show up. By the time Dylan finished, reporters were crying. Shen Yue'S mother was sobbing quietly beside him. Even the translator at the back of the room had tears streaking her cheeks. The grand reveal. Dylan stepped back and nodded. The doors opened again. And then came the moment no one saw coming. Shen Yue appeared. She wore a long, flowing white dress that softly outlined her figure. There was no makeup, no stylist. Just her. Real. Pregnant. The world stood still. Dylan walked down from the podium and met her halfway. And right there, in front of the entire press corps, the live stream audience, and both of their families, He knelt down, not with a ring but with tears streaming down his face. "I'm here now," he whispered, clutching her hands. "And I'm never leaving again." Shen Yue didn't speak. She simply knelt down with him, rested her forehead against his, and smiled through her tears. The press conference ended not with statements, but with silence. The kind of silence that comes when something bigger than news has just happened. Fan reactions and global meltdown. Within seconds, social media detonated. Hashtag Dylan and Shen Forever trended in 31 countries. The press conference livestream broke 25 million views within 15 minutes. Paparazzi footage showed fans standing outside the hotel gates crying, holding handmade signs with words like, "Welcome baby star," and "Thank you for showing up." A fan from Thailand tweeted, "I've never cried this much in my life. This is bigger than drama. This is redemption in its purest form." Another from Brazil wrote, "They didn't just give us closure. They gave us a masterclass in courage." Fashion brands that had previously pulled endorsements came crawling back. Talk shows booked emergency segments. Even Western media outlets picked it up, calling it the most emotional celebrity press conference in modern entertainment history. Aftermath and new beginning. 2 days later, Dylan and Shen Yue were spotted walking hand in hand through a private maternity clinic. Sources confirmed that he moved into her family's guest house that same week. He has since stepped away from 2 upcoming projects, citing family first. Shen Yue released a short statement saying, "I forgave him because I saw him return as the man I always knew he could be." The baby's due date, just 3 months away. And rumor has it, Dylan is already building a nursery. Behind closed doors. The conversation no one saw. After the press conference that shook the industry, Dylan and Shen Yue disappeared from the public eye for nearly 12 hours. No media updates. No paparazzi photos. Not even a leaked comment. But what happened behind those hotel walls was later confirmed by a close family insider, and it sent the fandom into another emotional spiral. That night, Dylan and Shen Yue sat in the quiet rooftop lounge of the Rosewood Hotel, alone, without managers, stylists, or staff. For the first time in months, it was just the two of them. No scripts, no interviews. Just 2 hearts trying to find their way back to each other. Sources say Dylan fell to his knees once again, not for the cameras this time, but for Shen Yue. He reportedly said, "I wasn't the man I should have been when you needed me. I let fear steal our future. But if you let me, I will earn my place beside you, and our child, every single day." And Shen Yue. She didn't respond with words. She pulled out a small silver necklace from her coat, a pendant shaped like a little crescent moon, and placed it gently in his hand. "It's his name," she whispered. "Our baby's name." Dylan's eyes widened. And the fans. When they found out the next morning, they couldn't breathe. The baby name reveal that broke everyone's heart. At exactly 8 a.m. the next morning, Shen Yue posted her first message in weeks. Just 1 photo and a short caption. The photo. Dylan holding the silver pendant, resting it against Shen Yue's slightly swollen belly. The caption. 3 words. "Welcome, little Yue'S." And just like that, the fandom shattered. Yue'S, a name combining parts of their own. Yu from Shen Yue, and Li from Dylan's real name Wang, but with a second meaning in Mandarin. Joyful moon. Fans flooded the post with millions of comments. "This name. It's everything. I'm crying. Yue'S, you already have the most beautiful love story written for you." Dylan and Shen didn't just heal, they created life from it. Celebrities from around the world reposted the image. Even Shen Yue's Meteor Garden co-stars commented, expressing joy and tears. The engagement that nobody was prepared for. Then came the moment no one expected. Not even the fans who had imagined every possibility. During a quiet, family-only dinner at Shen Yue's parents' home, with just candles, laughter, and the gentle hum of a lullaby playlist in the background, Dylan stood up, took a breath, and pulled out a ring box. But this wasn't a glittering diamond from a sponsorship deal. It was Shen Yue's grandmother's ring. "I asked your mother for it," he said quietly. Because this time I wanted to do it right. Not for the world but for you. Shen Yue, shocked and teary-eyed, simply whispered, "You already did." But then she nodded. And just like that, the entire Wang and Shen family burst into tears. Fans turned their love into action. And perhaps the most powerful aftermath of all. Fans across the globe launched the #Yue'S Foundation, a real-life initiative supporting single mothers, young couples, and emotional wellness in the entertainment industry. Donations have poured in. Workshops have begun. And a movement, all sparked by one painful, powerful press conference, has begun rewriting the way we view love, responsibility, and redemption in the public eye. Love, redemption, and the power of showing up. So what do we take away from this whirlwind of emotions, revelations, and raw humanity? Sometimes love doesn't look like roses or rings. Sometimes, love looks like a man holding a microphone, reading a letter he should have answered long ago. Sometimes love looks like showing up. And in the case of Dylan Wang and Shen Yue, it looks like family found again, beneath the weight of mistakes, grace, and the courage to start over. Subscribe for more real celebrity moments that defy fiction and touch the soul. Because if this is what 2025 has in store, we're just getting started.